If you play video games regularly, you understand the phases of gaming. There are always those 2 or 3 big games that will come out every year, and they're new and exciting for at least a little while as you play them either by yourself or with friends. And some of these games, whether you're a fan of them or not, include the Call of Duty franchise. I honestly include like major Fortnite updates, Battlefields, you get the idea. But what happens when the hype dies out? What happens when all that excitement goes away and you're asking yourself, what other games are fun right now? This major question is what sparks the phase of what I call the gaming drought. This phase forces you to try and hook yourself on any game that'll give you that opportunity of excitement that we look for. I guarantee that you could accurately pinpoint your gaming phases and when you stopped game A and picked up game B, C, or D. But it's hard to branch out. You invest so much time and energy into one game that you love. Where are you supposed to go from there? Luckily for you, I've been through every gaming phase in the book, from Call of Duty to Elden Ring to Overwatch to much smaller games like Mountain Blade 2. I've been playing video games for over a decade now, and at times like these, you have to be able to step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. You might end up hating the new game you take a chance on, but guess what? You stepped outside of your comfort zone and you had a brand new gaming experience. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about a handful of games that I personally have given a shot, for better or for worse, but again, I tried something new, and I really encourage you to do so as well.
Oh! No! That was a small shot! Oh, wait. No way! Did you hear this?
Like a lot of you, my childhood included a lot of Call of Duty. We didn't know it at the time, but we grew up in the absolute golden era of COD. I mean, for a solid 5 years in a row, it was masterpiece after masterpiece. How are we supposed to know any different? But of course, I played a handful of other games throughout this. But man, did I really put my time into this franchise. A lot of us still hope for the best with every new COD, but it's never quite the same. We play for a few weeks and then the hype is over pretty quickly. So where do we go from here?
In position.
Let me paint this picture for you. It was winter of 2015, and there was a tactical first-person shooter coming out. It looked much slower than COD, but hey, I liked FPS games, so I gave it a shot. It was a totally different world than the run and gun gameplay that I was used to. I had to strategize, actually communicate with my team if I wanted to win games, and God was it satisfying. I quickly fell in love with Siege and persuaded my buddies to get the game as well, and the rest is history. I'm still making videos about Siege, and it was that moment of branching out and trying something new that made me love this brand new game.
Yeah! That was awesome!
For some reason, we always hear about how amazing summer 2016 was. For a lot of us, it was when we were going to high school or getting our permit, and gaming was at a very high level at this time. And as I was browsing through the PS4 store looking for something new to play, I saw a free beta for a game called Overwatch. It looked incredibly different from the games I've previously played. It was animated, very cartoony looking, and for Christ's sake, you could play as a giant monkey. But I gave it a shot, and I was instantly hooked. I mean, it was a totally brand new experience. There were so many different characters with different abilities, and you and 5 friends can strategize and put together a winning team. From tank to damage and support classes, Overwatch was where I truly appreciated competitive games. These matches would be so intense and exciting, but all good things come to an end, and the excitement died out after a while.
Savior. Monster.
Up until this point, I had never cared to touch a fighting game. I thought of them as nerdy and kind of just 2D, no real depth to them. But something caught my eye. A game where I can play as Blue Beetle and beat the shit out of Superman. I was really in a brand new world comparing Injustice 2 to my usual game catalog. I sunk hours into the campaign of this game, and even more hours into the online mode. There were so many cosmetics and upgraded equipment to grind for, it was something that I've never seen before. And don't even get me started on the multiplayer. Those fights were some of the sweatiest few minutes in gaming I've ever experienced. This game was also so great when I had friends over and we could just pull up Injustice 2 and grind it out. Now, I think that we all have those games that we will come back to every single year, whether that's for 2 days or for 2 months. Mine has always been Rocket League. There's something so genius about putting cars with rockets on them in a soccer arena where the whole entire point is to score a goal with a giant ball. It's so basic on paper, but holy shit, can this game get so mechanical. I mean, some of these guys have basically figured out rocket science with these button combos. Rocket League is a great game to play with your friends, and it's free. Even if you're not into competitive gaming, just playing a few casual games with your buddies will be sure to bring some laughter. Let me just start off by saying this. If you have never had the absolute pleasure of getting your ass handed to you over and over again while playing Elden Ring, I feel sorry for you. Elden Ring came out in February of 2022, and I had just started spring semester of my sophomore year of college. I did not go to a single one of my classes for an entire week. I'm not even exaggerating that. I was so godforsakenly hooked on this game that I rarely left my house for 7 days. Does that sound depressing? I have no shame in saying that it does, but I can't even explain the excitement and heartbreak that I went through during this time. My first play of Elden Ring will, hands down, be one of my favorite moments in gaming that I've ever had. This game pushes you to your limit and then some. It was one of the most rewarding gaming experiences I've ever had. If you haven't played Elden Ring, I encourage you to step outside your comfort zone like I did and give it a shot.
And that's what I'm here for. To make you believe.
Okay, I'm no horror connoisseur. I actually get pretty scared easily, but that's the best part of it. Before Outlast, the only horror game I played was Five Nights at Freddy's. So when I saw this game on sale, I said fuck it and gave it a shot. Why was I so confident and quick to buy this game? Well, because I had just started streaming and thought to myself, if I play this game live and genuinely tweak out, that'd be pretty funny, right? Wrong. I bought that shit and forgot to even stream it. But oh my god, was this game insane. I mean, there I was in my room on a school night in the middle of the night, absolute shitting my pants and loving every second of it. If you're telling yourself, no, those scary games aren't for me, it's not even for— yes, the fuck they are. Shut up, get scared. It's one of the best sleepover games to play with your boys. You all just take turns every death. It's so fun to see everyone react. Get off Call of Duty and try something new. So there you have it. These are just a handful of games to help you start brainstorming about branching out and trying something new. Now, of course, I've tried new games and didn't enjoy them at all, but it was still that act of trying that counts. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it and just reminiscing about some great games. If you did enjoy and you want to support my channel, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. I am counting down the days until we hit 1,000 subscribers. If you have any suggestions for games that you think others or myself should play, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.